What's going on, dudes? It's your Rifle here, and in today's video I'm actually going to be bringing you guys the community wish list people are actually wanting to see into Destiny. I'm going to be telling you guys what the wishes are and my opinion on the wishes. Once again guys, keep in mind it is just my opinion. And this wish list was actually made by the community manager Deej, or DJ, however it is said. I have called him Deej and then people said I was saying his name wrong and it's actually DJ, and then I was like, okay, well, you guys get what I'm saying. Community manager Deej actually made this post, which was nice because, hey, he's actually taking in what people are saying. And speaking of that, this community wish list does not represent Bungie's to-do list, but Bungie wanted to let you guys know that the wishes have been heard. So, oh yeah! They also had mentioned that their goal is to include this in their process whenever they can. So who knows when they're actually going to be adding some of these wishes in, and who knows if they'll add some of these wishes even in. Some of these wishes might not even get granted into Destiny, but then again, some of these wishes might, and I'm hoping some of them do. But before I get started with this, dodes and dodettes, if you could, please remember to leave a like and or share the video if you're feeling really generous with your old rifle. It is much appreciated by me, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for the growth of my channel. Thanks to you all. The likes, the shares, the comments, they're amazing. I just wanted to let you guys know that. But let's get these wishes on the road. The first community wish on this wish list is transmogrification. To be able to switch what our characters look like after we've already made our characters. And in my opinion, I believe this would be a nice thing to add into Destiny. I'm pretty sure some other people have already deleted their characters after a lot of time spent on their character, and they're just like, I don't really like what my character looks like. I want to be an exo actually. So adding transmogrification could be a positive time-saving thing to actually add into Destiny. The next wish on this wish list is private Crucible matches, and this is my favorite wish on this community wish list. I hope so much they actually add private Crucible matches. I remember in my Halo days when I used to play a lot of Halo 3 MLG, I would love starting up some custom matches to warm up my gameplay before I actually went into some matchmaking. And adding some private Crucible matches could do that. You could actually go into a private Crucible match with your friends that are around your skill level and warm up your gameplay, and not to mention you can come up with some strategies with your team. Like, yeah, you go over there and set up there, and we'll go over here and set up there, and it'll be a nice spot to rain down fire on the enemies. So not to mention, private Crucible matches would also make the PvP world more challenging because people would be more prepared when they go into a game. In my opinion, I am all for private Crucible matches, and I hope to see this in Destiny one day. The next wish, this is actually the top third wish that people are wanting into Destiny, is gun skins. And in my personal opinion, I don't really prefer this. A lot of guns do look the same in Destiny, which, hey, why? I don't know. Why do they have a lot of guns looking the same? But the exotics, on the other hand, they definitely look unique. But why do a lot of the legendaries look similar? That kind of throws me off a little bit. So adding gun skins, as funny as this may sound, could add some chemistry with your weapons. You would look more original and you would grow more attached to your weapon. I know that sounds funny, but hey, in my opinion, I think that would actually be true. You would like your weapon more. You would like what it looked like more. But for this being a priority to add into Destiny, in my opinion, would be no. It would be a nice thing to have into the game, don't get me wrong, but it's not something that we actually need. Heck, half of these wishes, though, aren't something that we actually need in Destiny, but some of them would help save some time, and not to mention get you more prepared for matches, like the transmogrification and the private Crucible matches, for instance. But anyways, that's just the third wish. I got you guys a lot more wishes that the community wants for the game. Up next is Guardian facial hair, and yeah, that would be nice to add. I do have facial hair myself, and I would like my character to look as close as I look, in my opinion. But facial hair on an exo? See, now that's when it gets a little weird. Once again, this is just my opinion, but facial hair adding on some of the races in Destiny would just look awful. And it would look funny, but it would definitely spice it up a bit. A lot more people would look a lot more different on Destiny. You would see a lot more original characters instead of like the same old all the time. The next wish is for all the OCD people out there that like to keep things organized. I'm not OCD, but I also prefer to keep things organized. And this next wish is actually for organization. It's vault sorting options. And hey, in my opinion, this would definitely save a lot of people some time. I know a lot of people like to keep their weapons organized in their vault, so being able to sort it out instead of taking like an hour and a half trying to get weapons next to other weapons and armors next to other armors, it would save a lot of time for a lot of people. So this, I could also actually see a positive time-saving thing into Destiny. I mean, I know Bungie is actually wanting people to actually be able to save some time. I mean, why do you think they added the Vault app? They're wanting people to save some time instead of looking at that loading screen going all the way back to tower. So this could also be a time saver to add in too. Vault sorting would be nice. The next wish the community is wanting to see into the game is Crucible map voting. In my opinion, I could see this being an excellent thing to add into Destiny, just because people would get more engaged in the PvP world. They'll be able to play on their favorite maps more often instead of playing on the same map over and over and over. I mean, I know I've done that a few times, and I've joined a game and I'm like, oh man, this map, daggone it, I just want to quit out. And sometimes I do. I'm like, I don't even want to play this. I just played it and I don't really like this map. So adding Crucible map voting would be a nice thing to also add in. I could definitely see people getting more engaged in the PvP world. Up next on the community wish list is expanding faction interaction. This I could see being a positive thing being added into Destiny, just because it would add some more dialogue into the game. You'll be able to get to learn who you're actually on sides with, and that can't be a bad thing at all. I mean, you'll actually have some more interactions. I mean, it'd be nice to have some quests to do for the factions. Like, they have a little story of their own that we have to like help them with. I don't know, it'd be nice to see though, don't get me wrong, but I don't really see this being something that I'll actually add in, just because it'll probably add some more dialogue and stuff like that. I mean, once again, don't get me wrong, it would be freaking awesome to actually see put into Destiny, but I don't actually see them following through with this wish. But that's just my opinion. The next community wish, and before I even say this wish that they're wanting, in my opinion, I believe this is stupid. This wish is aim assist toggle option, which in my opinion, I don't believe Destiny actually needs an aim assist, and also not to mention they have perks that give you an aim assist, such as the hidden hand. So if they actually added in this toggle option, I think the PvP world would be less challenging. I mean, if you're having problems getting your aim down, I suggest just to play more often, and sooner or later you'll get it down. But anyways, the next wish is rotating stock on tower vendors. And in my opinion, I actually see this being a valuable thing to add into Destiny. I mean, they have Xur, and he comes every weekend, you guys know, and he switches up his inventory every time he comes. So why wouldn't the tower vendors also switch up what they have? It'd definitely be nice, and especially if we get to see some of the older weapons that we don't really get to see as much before the DLCs came. It'd be nice if the tower vendors actually sold some of those older weapons that we never see anymore. The next community wish is being able to dismantle consumable items. I don't know what you guys actually think about this, but in my personal opinion, I don't think adding this in would hurt Destiny in any sort of way. If anything, it would help out, just because people would have some more room to navigate in their inventory. More freedom in the game can't be a bad thing. But anyways, enough about that. The next community wish is adding in additional matchmaking options. And this is also one of the wishes that couldn't really hurt Destiny. If anything, it would improve the game overall, just because you have more freedom to do what you want, which in the long run would help more engagement in the PvP world. So overall, that's helping, not really hurting. So this would also be something nice to be able to see into Destiny. The next wish though, I don't actually want to see into the game. I mean, a lot of us actually might want to see this in Destiny, but this is just my opinion. The next wish is weapon rebalancing. I mean, we already have our freedom in the game to be able to switch the perks up to however we pretty much like. Adding weapon rebalancing, I mean, all weapons would feel less valuable, I guess. I mean, you'll be able to make the weapon as perfect as you want pretty much. And that, in my opinion, doesn't seem really rewarding. I think having the perks however we like on the weapon is good enough. But anyways, we have two more wishes that the community is wanting to see. These are the top community wishes for Destiny. And the next wish is actually material stack size increase. And this I could see actually being able to help Destiny, just because I have way too much heavy ammo, and I'd like to stack some more heavy ammo because I feel like it's just taking up a lot of room. And speaking of room, the next wish is actually adding additional storage vault options. I mean, I know they just recently made an update where we actually have more room in our vault, which is nice, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of vault space now, but I still find myself feeling overburdened, like I have too much stuff. I see a good weapon and I want to keep it. I'm like, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh, look over there. Ooh, piece of candy. I want to keep that. I want to keep this. I want to keep that. I know, I'm a hoarder. Hey, don't hate on me. I know. I see a weapon and I want to keep it. It's just me. I like collecting gear. So having more space wouldn't hurt at all, in my opinion. I would love to see that happen, but I know they just recently did that, so they're probably like, well, we just recently added more space to the vault, so why would we do this again? But it seems like I'm not the only person that's actually wanting more space in the vault. There's actually comments on this community wish list post saying they want more space. They said they don't care about the other stuff, they just want more space. So once again, I don't see this wish being something to actually hurt Destiny. If anything, it would improve the game by a long shot. People are talking about quitting the game because they don't have enough space. I mean, come on, what the heck? But yeah, I thought this would be a pretty interesting video to make for you all, just because it's what the community is wanting into the game. If you guys actually have like a different wish that you would want into the game, well, please feel free to add it in the comments. I'd definitely like to check that out, and I'm sure other people would too. Like, hey, yeah, I'd like to see that in the game too. Nice idea, yeah. Or some people would probably be like, yeah, that's what I've been wanting the whole time. Nice, nice, I completely agree with you, man. But then again, some people will probably disagree with you, like, dude, no, that's a stupid idea. But hey, all ideas are ideas in the long run. Can't hurt, can it, to just speak your mind? So yeah, once again, if you have a wish that you didn't hear in this video and you would like to see in Destiny, well, once again, feel free to add it in the comments. Never know the chain reaction, but yeah guys, I guess that's about wrapping up this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I thought it would be something pretty different to share, and not to mention interesting, to say the least. But I'm out of here though, everyone. I'm going to leave a friendly reminder at the end of the video. Once again, if you could, please remember to leave a like and or share the video if you're feeling really generous with your old rifle. It is much appreciated by me, guys. Thank you so much for the growth of my channel. Thanks to you guys, my channel has hit 300K, and it will continue to grow thanks to you guys. It's much appreciated. As always, everyone, remember to stay safe and, well, don't sleep in pee. I guess that's information I could share with you guys. I don't know. Hopefully I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace out. YouTube was one of my biggest accomplishments in my life at that time, so I really latched onto it. Because like I said, it felt like an accomplishment that I had going. And it felt good. It felt like I was doing something different rather than what my family is normally used to. Because I realized this is what I love to do.